Hello there. In this video, we will explain Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince movie, which is the 6th in the series. Lord Voldemort tightens his grip on the wizarding and muggle worlds. His Death Eaters are going through London and they have completely destroyed London's Millennium Bridge and killed some muggles. They also have kidnapped Wand Maker, Mr. Ollivander. Harry is enjoying an evening sitting in a restaurant and there he sees Dumbledore. He goes to him and Dumbledore teleports them to a place to meet former Hogwarts potions professor Horace Slughorn. They go to an isolated house. Dumbledore hits a sofa with his wand. It turns into Professor Horace Slughorn, whom Dumbledore wants to teach potions at Hogwarts. At first, Slughorn refuses. He shows pictures to Harry of Lily and Black as they were his favorite students. Dumbledore asks him again, but Slughorn refuses, so he takes Harry out with him. Slughorn stops them and accepts Dumbledore's offer. Dumbledore teleports Harry to the Weasleys. Somewhere else, Draco's mother Narcissa and Bellatrix go to meet Snape. They tell that Voldemort has given difficult task to Draco after Lucius got arrested. They don't think he can do it, so Narcissa begs Snape to help him. Then Bellatrix makes Snape take an unbreakable vow to protect Draco and to help him complete his task. This makes Narcissa and Bellatrix relaxed and they leave. Harry, Hermione, Ron and Ginny go to Fred and George's shop. All shops were closed except Fred and George's. Then, they see Draco, Narcissa with Death Eaters enter a shop. Harry, Hermione and Ron get suspicious of Death Eaters and spy on Draco and her mother. They see them standing near a cupboard. Then the trio leave that place and aboard the train to Hogwarts. In the train, Harry tells Hermione and Ron that he thinks Draco has become a Death Eater. Ron and Hermione were skeptical. Harry then decides to spy on Draco. He wears invisibility cloak and go there, where Draco is sitting with friends. Draco somehow knows about Harry's presence when train stops and others leave. He hits Harry. He removes cloak and then puts it back on him so Harry could not attend Hogwarts this year. Luna sees Harry and takes him to the Hogwarts. In the school, Dumbledore welcomes all the students for their another year at school. Slughorn has become potions teacher and Snape is the new defense against dark arts teacher. Everyone takes the dinner and then go to sleep. In the morning, everyone gets ready for first day. Harry and Ron are free and are wandering around. Professor McGonagall reminds them of Slughorn's potion class. They run to attend the class. Horace lets them in, however they are late. He says that whoever will make the best potion will get good luck potion as a reward. Everyone in the class has books, except Harry and Ron. They take books from used books. Ron somehow gets a book in good condition. Harry gets a torn book. Harry discovers that this used potions textbook is filled with helpful notes and spells added by the Half-Blood Prince. Harry makes right potion and gets luck potion. Hermione gets shocked about his correct potion. Using it, Harry excels in class, annoying Hermione and impressing Slughorn, who awards him a liquid luck potion. Next day, Ron asks Harry for luck potion for Quidditch match. Harry gives him something instead of potion and Ron takes it as luck potion. It raises his confidence. Ron plays well and their team wins. Ron starts dating Lavender, which hurts Hermione. Harry calms her down and tells about his feelings for Ginny. Dumbledore meets Harry and shows him vials full of Voldemort memories. He puts a vial in pensive. Harry goes inside and sees 10 years old, Tom Riddle. Dumbledore meets him, hearing about him being wizard. When Dumbledore meets him, Tom was different as he could lit fire without saying spell. He could speak to snakes. Dumbledore brings him to the school. Then Dumbledore tells something to Harry. Harry, Ron and Hermione follow Horace to Hogsmeade. He tells them that Dumbledore has told him that Horace knows something important about Voldemort. Dumbledore wants Harry to be friendly with him and somehow make him tell about that information. Then, they see Draco take 2 girls inside a room. They just ignored this. Later they see these girls walking. One girl gets lifted into the air then falls on ground. Hagrid takes her for treatment. Snape and McGonagall find cursed necklace with girl. Harry, Ron, Hermione claims that Draco is behind all this, but Snape does not believe them. Then, the trio go to Horace's party. When all other leave, Harry stays there. He wants to spend more time with him to earn his trust. Harry sees some pictures there and wants to talk about that. Then Snape comes to Harry and gives Dumbledore's message that he won't be in school for Christmas. Filch catches Malfoy there as he is uninvited in that party. Snape takes him away. He scolds Draco that he won't be able to complete Voldemort's task by doing such insane acts. Draco then goes away angrily. In next scenes, Harry goes to Weasley's to spend Christmas. There he tells Order of Phoenix about his suspicion on Draco. Arthur tells about 2 vanishing cabinets. If something is put inside one cabinet, then it gets transported to another cabinet. As they are talking, some Death Eaters come and put the fields on fire. Harry saves Ginny and goes after Bellatrix, but he fails to hurt her. Death Eaters burn Weasley's house and leave. Harry goes back to school. Dumbledore calls Harry and shows him a memory. Harry sees that Tom was Horace's favorite student. On one evening, after a party, Tom stays alone with him. Tom tells Horace about reading something in a library and asks for further information. Horace becomes angry and sends Tom away. At present, Dumbledore tells Harry that it's a Horace memory, but I think some part of this memory is fake. What Voldemort has asked about can help us kill him. He says Harry must insist Slughorn to tell the truth. Harry goes to Horace and talks like Tom to know the truth. Horace understands all and asks Harry to leave. Harry sees a lunatic Ron in his room, who has eaten love potion chocolates sent from a Harry's fan. Harry takes him to Horace. Horace gives Ron a potion to drink, but he doesn't recover. Horace gives them a drink which was for someone else. As Harry and Horace about to drink, Ron immediately drinks it. His condition becomes worse. Horace sees him and instantly gives him curing potion. Harry takes Ron to school's infirmary to properly treat him. Whole staff gather and discusses about Ron. Horace brings the drink bottle and shows to Dumbledore. Dumbledore smells it and tells there is poison in this drink. Everyone get worried. Horace tells that the drink was for Dumbledore. Draco goes to Room of Requirement and put a bird in a cabinet. Other side of cabinet is with Narcissa and Death Eaters. Harry is reading a book in the hall and sees the girl who was cursed by black magic. Harry asks her about that day. The girl gets frightened to see someone and runs from there. Harry turns around and sees Draco standing. Draco leaves that place in a hurry. Harry follows him to an abundant washroom where Draco attacks Harry. Both cast spells on each other. Then Harry casts a spell from the Book of Half-Blood Prince. Draco falls down and starts bleeding. Harry trembles in fear and Snape comes there. He treats Draco and sends Harry from there. Harry runs to common room and meets Ron, Hermione and Ginny. He tells them about the book and incident with Draco. They tell him that book is a curse and he must get rid of that book. Harry and Ginny go to Room of Requirement to hide that book. There they are alone and they start a relationship. After leaving room, Harry meets Ron, who advises him to try luck with Horace. Harry remembers his luck potion and drinks it. He tells Ron and Hermione that he is going to visit Hagrid. They get shocked and wonders why Harry is visiting Hagrid instead of Horace. On the way to Hagrid, Harry locates Horace in Greenhouse. Harry talks to him for a little bit and moves on. Horace walks along with him. They find out about death of Hagrid's old pet. Hagrid takes them home. Hagrid and Horace talks about that pet. Horace also talks about a fish pad given by Lily. Harry asks Horace to tell the truth about his memory for the sake of his dead mother who died fighting an evil. He asks him to be brave and give him the information. Horace gets ashamed and gives him his memory in a vial. Harry runs to Dumbledore's office and pours memory in pensive to see. In that memory, Tom has asked Horace about Horcruxes. Horace tells that Horcruxes are magical objects which can be created murdering someone. The number of Horcruxes equals to numbers of murders. Thus these Horcruxes form of immortality. On death, by collecting magical objects one can reborn. Tom talks about making 7 Horcruxes, at which Horace becomes angry and he asks Tom to leave. At present, Dumbledore tells Harry that Voldemort has made 6 Horcruxes. Dumbledore tells that 2 Horcruxes are already been destroyed. One of them was Tom's diary that Harry destroyed in 2nd year. Other was a ring of Tom's father, that Dumbledore already destroyed. They should find the remaining 4 Horcruxes. Dumbledore tells Harry to call Snape. Harry abides his order. Dumbledore talks to Snape in alone. Then he comes to Harry. Dumbledore tells Harry that he knows about one more Horcrux. He teleports Harry to an underwater cave. There they find Salazar Slytherin's locket inside the potion. It is a Horcrux. To gain locket, they must drink potion. Harry tries to stop Dumbledore drinking it. He convinces Harry to let him drink even if he dies. Harry does what he has been told. Harry grabs the locket when potion finishes. Then weak Dumbledore asks Harry to bring water. Harry goes to bring water, but Infurious attacks him and pulls Harry in water. Weak Dumbledore casts spell from his wand. Infurious runs away. Dumbledore takes Harry and teleport back to Hogwarts. Again Dumbledore asks Harry to bring Snape. Then Draco comes there and tells Dumbledore that Voldemort has given him task to kill him. Dumbledore tells that he already knows this. He knows Draco has given dark magic necklace to that girl and poisoned the drink at Horace's. Dumbledore sees Bellatrix and other Death Eaters with Draco. Draco tells that he has called Death Eaters via Vanishing Cabinet. Dumbledore looks at hiding Harry where Snape comes and signs him silence and goes to Draco. Snape sees Harry but he tells him to be quiet. Then he goes to Dumbledore. Snape throws Dumbledore out of castle and kills him by a spell. Snape, Bellatrix and others with Draco run to leave Hogwarts. Harry runs after them, casting spells from that book. Snape throws Harry away by a spell. He then tells that he wrote that book. He is Half-Blood Prince. Snape leaves without giving Harry any more answers and causing him any harm. Harry moves to Hogwarts where everyone surrounds Dumbledore's body. They honor him by raising wands. Next day Harry opens locket in front of Ron and Hermione and tells that it is not real Horcrux. RAB has the real Horcrux who is Death Eater. As Harry saw him in Horace's pictures, Harry, Ron and Hermione agree to forego their final Hogwarts year to hunt for the remaining Horcruxes. Here the movie ends. Subscribe for more videos like this one, hit the like button and leave a comment to help the channel out. Thanks for watching.